Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Master Sergeant Granville Scott, United States Army retired. At this time, we would like to request that all guests clear the aisles and be seated so that we may begin the commencement exercise for Blanche High School. We desire that our graduation ceremony be one of honor, respect, and dignity. During the commencement exercise, we ask that everyone remains respectful throughout the entire ceremony. We ask that you stay seated when using cameras to take pictures so that the viewing rights of others are not compromised. Our school has hired a professional photographer who will photograph each graduate after he or she crosses the stage. The pictures will be available for you to purchase. While polite applause is always appreciated, please do not whistle, cheer, shout, or show disrespect during the graduation exercise. Please refrain from using any noise-making apparatus during this very dignified ceremony. We want to give each graduate and the class of 2021 as a whole the respect they have earned and so richly deserve. So to provide each graduate an equal opportunity to be seen, we ask that the audience remain seated during the walk route. Students will take to return to their seats after the graduation roll call. After tonight's ceremony, parents are asked to exit the stadium and return to their cars immediately after graduation and wait for their graduates. Graduates will be dismissed from the stadium after they have returned their cap and gown and pick up their diplomas. Thank you. A quick announcement regarding CDC guidelines. Teachers, parents, students, and guests must wear a mask at all times. Students will be allowed to remove their masks when they come up on stage to take pictures with Dr. Johnson. Everyone must keep their mask on while in their seats and the stadium at all times. Also, please practice physical distances at all times. At this time, I would like to introduce a young man who has represented Blanche High School honorably in his role as senior class president. He has served as class president during his sophomore, junior, and senior year. He was recognized as Mr. Sophomore and Mr. Junior consecutively. Received 18 credit hours at Broward College. He was accepted to over 6 universities, in-state and out. His weighted GPA is 4.47. It is my honor to introduce Senior Class President, Mr. Jatani Sylvester.
Thank you, Master Sergeant Granville. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please stand for the presentation of flags and the postings of color by the Blanche Ely High School, JROTC, Color Guard, and the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing as Blanche Ely alumnus Katiana Massaint sings the national anthem. Please be seated. A special thank you to Ms. Katiana Massaint, who is on stage with us this evening. Sorry, she's not here. And Mr. Elias Whistler, Blanche Ely High School Band Director, for an awesome presentation for National Anthem. Let's give them another round of applause. Now we will have our multilingual salutation from members of our senior class of 2021.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Jasmine Reyes Umana. On behalf of the class of 2021, we welcome you to our graduation ceremony. Thank you for honoring us with your presence on this very special occasion.
Mesdames et messieurs, bonsoir. Je m'appelle Junsi Métayer. De la part de la classe de 2021, bienvenue à notre cérémonie de graduation. Nous vous remercions pour nous avoir honorés de votre présence, participation et support. Merci.
Bonsoir, messieurs et dames. Mon nom est Ashley Vixama. Sous nos classes 2021, bienvenue dans la cérémonie de graduation. Merci pour honorer nous à présence.
Buenas noches, damas y caballeros. Soy Fabián Cisco. En nombre de la clase del 2021, le damos la bienvenida a nuestra ceremonia de graduación. Gracias por honrarnos por su presencia en esta ocasión tan especial.
Now, Dr. Clark with the introduction of our guests.
Thank you, John Tanai, Captain Gillette, Sergeant Master Stewart, Army JROTC cadets, Ms. Katiana Miss Saint, and members of the class of 2021. I am Dr. Rossi Clark, Assistant Principal of the senior class. Again, welcome. It is indeed an honor to introduce our guests in attendance. As your names are called, please stand. Our principal, Dr. Carlton Johnson. Our school board member, Ms. Deborah Hickson. Our Chief Officer of School Performance and Accountability, Dr. Valerie Wanza. Director of Office of School Performance and Accountability, Mr. Todd LePace. Principal of Charles Drew Elementary, Miss Angeline Flowers. And our soloist, Ms. Katiana Miss Saint, in her absence, we thank her for the awesome national anthem. Now for the parents of our graduates, class of 2021, please stand to be recognized. We also have our assistant principals here at Blanche Ely High School. We have Mr. Malcolm Spence, Mrs. Orpeza, Barbara Orpeza, and we have Mr. Vern Diggins. And joining us, we have our magnet coordinator for engineering. We have Ms. Samika Love. A special thanks to Mayor of City of Pompano Beach, Mr. Rex Harden, the city commissioners, particularly those are not here present this evening, the Broward County school officials, our board members, Mr. Robert Ronci, Superintendent of Broward County Public Schools, our staff, all staff from Blanche Ely High School, please stand to be recognized. Now we will have Dr. Johnson with the introduction of the superintendent, Mr. Robert Ronci.
Thank you, Dr. Clark. It is indeed a privilege that I introduce the next speaker. The next speaker who has served superintendent in Broward County Public Schools for 10 years. During his tenure, he has elevated our district to higher achievements, led our district through a most critical global pandemic, COVID-19, and was very instrumental in globalizing education for Broward County Public Schools, where students can complete college and career readiness and be able to compete against students across this country. It's now that I introduce our speaker, our superintendent, Mr. Robert Runson.
You are about to join a very special group. You are about to become a graduate of Broward County Public Schools. Your past school year has been historic. Your schools closed and opened, and you learned wherever Wi-Fi was the strongest. You spent days behind masks through the coronavirus pandemic. You lived through racial and political turmoil that has divided communities, through a severe economic downturn and job losses and an acrimonious presidential election. But the class of 2021 adapted and persevered through all of this and more. You worked hard. You continued to learn and achieve. You succeeded. You will write the next chapter in the history books. Given what I know about you, I believe the chapter will be full of stories of courage, grace, and hope that will fuel a stronger humanity. There's a story I want to share with you that I hope will help you put life's challenges in perspective and inspire you to make the most of the gift of life that you have been given. A teacher passed out a writing exercise to her students. It consisted of only a black dot in the center of a piece of white paper. She asked the students to write a few sentences to describe what they saw. Once everyone was finished, she collected the pages and started reading the writings to the class. They all wrote about the black dot, its size, and its position on the page. Some even got creative and described it as a portal to the universe. Regardless, all the comments were about the black dot. What was interesting is that no one wrote about the white part of the paper, that which is the foundation for the whole. Think about it. If there was not an entire field of white space, that black dot would never even be seen. What's the message here? You have so much to celebrate in life if you see the whole picture. The dark spots are very small when compared to everything we have in our lives, but they are the ones that occupy and pollute our mind. Don't focus on the dark spots, the disappointments, the anxious thoughts, the bad news, the sensational headlines, the social media feeds. Because when you do, you are taking your foundational good for granted, so much so that you forget to notice the greater blessings in your life. Take your eyes off the dot-sized frustrations and focus on the bigger and brighter part of your life. As you graduate, think about what is important to you, what you care about, what you want to prioritize, and where you may be able to make the greatest impact after high school. Find your own path to be successful. Our life is a gift. We will always have reasons to celebrate. Nature renewing itself daily on the planet we call home, the friends and family around us, music and art that we enjoy, rainbows and sunsets, our teachers, and your high school graduation. Enjoy each one of your blessings and each moment that life gives you. Congratulations to our amazing class of 2021 graduates. I am proud of you. You've overcome challenges and you've succeeded in becoming a graduate. I will always remember you. I love you and pray that your life's journey will lead you to true joy and happiness. Congratulations.
Thank you, Superintendent Robert Ronci. At this time, I ask that you focus your attention on the screen. Please welcome Blanche High School Marching Band by video as they pay a tribute to the class of 2021 under the direction of our music director, band director, Mr. Elias Wessler. Following the presentation, we will have Mr. Spence with an introduction of our principal, Dr. Carlton Johnson.
All right, let's give Mr. Whistler and our band a round of applause. Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce Blanche Ely High School's instructional leader and principal, Dr. Carter Johnson. He is the second longest tenured principal in Blanche Ely High School history, following only the legacy of Mrs. General Blanche Ely herself. Dr. Johnson is the president of the Broward Assistant Principals and Principals Association, representing over 600 administrators in the 6th largest school district in the nation. He was honored to have been chosen the 2016 Broward County Public Schools Principal of the Year. He was also named one of South Florida's top 50 influential leaders by Legacy Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach schools. Under the leadership of Dr. Johnson, Blanche Ely has reached unbelievable heights. Please allow me to highlight a few. He has overseen the physical, logistical, and instructional practices with Blanche Ely High School, assigned $34 million SMART Bond Initiative. Blanche Ely High School is one of 3 high schools in Broward County Public Schools to be selected by Vanderbilt University, Florida State University, and the University of North Carolina research for scaling up of effective schools. Blanche Ely High School has also received the distinction for being the first historical urban high school in Broward County to receive an A rating by the Florida Department of Education. During his tenure, Blanche Ely High School has achieved and maintained a 94% graduation rate, a steady increase from 67% in 2008 and 91% in 2016. We are one of Florida Department of Education top 10 schools with a 90% industry certification passing rate. During Dr. Johnson's tenure, 8 students have earned the distinction of the Gates Millennium Scholar. He's also instrumental in Blanche Ely High School's being selected as a Teacher Incentive Fund TIF 5 recipient. And last, Blanche Ely High School, NAF Academy of Finance has been designated a model academy. We have 4 highly rated NAF academies: the Academy of Information Technology, the Academy of Health Science, and the Academy of Hospitality and Tourism, all distinguished academies, which makes Blanche Ely High School the only high school in Broward County with 3 distinguished academies. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing a 30-year public education servant, your principal, Dr. Carlton O. Johnson.
Wow, I think Mr. Spence should be my introduction on the road. Thank you, Mr. Spence, for all the great words, but I must share it among my community, among my students, that the accomplishments will have not been mentioned without your support, without your love and your help. To my parents, I love you. I thank you for trusting the staff at Blanche Ely High School with your most precious gift, your child. I believe that Pompano Beach, city of Pompano Beach, have, I consider, the best commissioners across Broward County. So my 2 commissioners that are here, Ms. Beverly Perkins and Ms. Cindy Floyd, thank you for taking time out your busy schedule to join the Mighty Tigers tonight. To what I classified as the best boss that can supervise you with her moral support, Dr. Valerie Wanzer and Mr. Todd LePace. It's all about you, class of 2021. So I wrote this, as I write and speaking in many engagements. To win is never to lose. You are brilliant. See, over 14 years, I've graduated over 6,000 students at Blanche Ely High School that are out in this world, in this society, doing great things. You You are a product of success in public education. I always will love you, knowing that every principal in the 6th largest school district, when he or she educates a child, his or her life begin to increase, because when that child graduates, it's like a child of my own. The staff at Blanche Ely High School have prepared you students of class of 2021 with the employability skills so you can be productive on any workforce. Your college and career assignments will demonstrate the resiliency that will strengthen you as this world challenges you at any time. See, this pandemic has taught us something. This pandemic has taught the students of class of 2021 how to learn virtually, how to educate their siblings, and how to work and support their mothers and fathers throughout the most critical times. What a fantastic group, class of 2021. See, we all are emerging in this global pandemic. But what I discovered that strong educational principles help you to maintain and help you to survive. So when I look at the image and I see in our future that holds a central role in education and hold the power of prosperity among economically challenges, socially, and political stability that our world will face moving forward. But let me share something with you, class of 2021. It is obviously that you understood how your generations will create a vaccine, how your generation will save many lives moving forward. I am counting on you, class of 2021. When you talk about financial literacy, I'm beginning to challenge the class of 2021 to remember that your financial goals is to begin and to brighten your future. I need you to start having a personal relationship with your finances. I need you to watch your earnings, your savings, your investings, and your spending, and most of all, protect your vision. See, there's a silver lining through COVID-19 that has the results of the public challenge that recognize every school, every essential work, the caretaker's role, the society, the parents, the gratitude to the teachers who have provided you with those most needed skills that you will be a valuable asset to our country. As I classify Blanche Ely High School as a power-up school, I begin to remember those core values: family, institution, health and social emotional, corporate America, and last but not least, what we've been faced with, technology to communicate. But as the personalization begins to transform the lives of many, as the social emotional learning and the mental health begins to impact the way we think and process, I know that the class of 2021 will change the trajectory of this world today. So I leave you with this, class of 2021. Today is your day. Do you. Be smart, but still do you. As Whitney Houston first had this song that says, I will always love you. In my closing statement to my class of 2021, we, class of 2021, we love you. 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 Thank you. And parents, God bless.
Thank you, Dr. Johnson, for that inspiring conversation with the class of 2021. Now we will have Ms. Samika Love.
All right. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Before I get started, I want to apologize to Mr. Spence and the security guards at Blanche Ely High School. For the past 3 years, class of 2021, we have been wreaking havoc on them. From our parades, our pep rallies, our student activities. I also want to apologize to the class of 2021 that we did not complete your junior year. But you guys are getting an awesome night tonight. So, I was given the opportunity to present your senior class president back to the stage with this important message, Mr. Jontanai Sylvester.
Good evening. I thank God for all you tonight. Class of 2021. COVID-19 has had a profound effect on all of our lives. Social distancing and safety measures have dramatically limited and changed how we learn, communicate, and celebrate. On this day, June 9th, 2021, we celebrate with understanding that COVID-19 did not hijack the success of this graduation, but empowered our minds to put ourselves first. We are the visual of what perseverance looks like. After every obstacle and hardship, we still found a way to be here today. Some say you wouldn't do it, and others didn't believe in your dream. Yet you stand here on this evening, getting ready to become a Blanche Ely High School graduate. To be the only class in Blanche Ely history to go through a school year within a pandemic. You guys did one tremendous job of enduring and getting here today. Whether you were here all 4 years or you joined in along the road, you will always, and I mean always, be a tiger. It's time for us to step into the next chapter of our lives, for we lived our high school experience to the fullest. Joseph B. Worthland says it best. Some memories are unforgettable, remaining forever vivid and heartwarming. Congratulations, class of 2021, and go Tigers! God bless, God bless.
Thank you, Jontanai, for those profound words. Excellent job. Shantae Bennett was born on the beautiful island of Jamaica, then migrated to America. She was raised in a holistic environment with a nurturing, supportive family. Her accomplishments include a straight-A student from middle school through high school. She is certified in the medical areas of Certified Medical Administrative Assistant and EKG Technician. Additionally, she completed the dual enrollment program, having now earned 16 college credits from Broward College. In the fall,
she will attend Florida Atlantic Wilkes Honors College with a major in biology. Will the parents of Shantae Bennett, our salutatorian, please stand to be recognized?
Master of Ceremony, Principal Dr. Johnson, Assistant Principals, teachers, staff, parents, and graduating class of 2021, good night. I am standing here tonight with great pride and joy because I am amongst the most determined and resilient graduates the school has ever seen. And I am not just saying this. I have the evidence to prove it. Never before has Blanche High School seen a class that went through a full year of studying, online teaching, sleepless nights, and morning Zoom naps, and still managed to successfully graduate in the middle of a pandemic. We represent the true essence of Tigers: resilience, strength, and the willpower to achieve. If you were to ask me how I excelled throughout school, the first word would naturally be God. I give my honor to my Creator. I pray at the start, during, and the end of each day. My faith has always been the primary source of my strength. Immediately after that would be my family. I have the most amazing support system. My mom, who is my role model and human alarm clock. My dad, who is my humorous cheerleader and top-notch chauffeur. And my sisters, who are my motivators and sometimes my headaches. Every moment of every step, they have always been right here with me, guiding me, loving me, and making sure I never lose sight of my goals. I am sure I speak for all my fellow students when I say we couldn't have done it without you, our families. Without the support of our loved ones, we would not be here today, and for that, we are eternally grateful for all of you. Let's take a walk down memory lane to our first day walking through the doors of Blanche Ely. It was a bit intimidating to see that we were now in high school. It feels like yesterday that we had our introductory pep rally and were welcomed with boos from our upperclassmen. With deep regret, we never got the chance to do the same to the incoming class of 2024. Or we weren't able to run out on stage as we chanted the seniors anthem. As we moved to our individually assigned classes, we met our teachers who did their best to educate us, motivate us, and guide us through this transition. Then it was all to study hall, where time was spent catching up with friends instead of beating those books. Those days, we watched our seniors, who were the cool kids, and we wondered where we would get to that point. We dreamt of all that we would do and accomplish by then. This moment came sooner than we thought. We learned, we soaked it all in throughout the years, we forged lifelong friendships, we experienced hardships, but most of all, we blossomed. As our junior year was coming to an end, we anticipated what it would be like to be seniors finally. Then the conundrum that is COVID-19 hit the entire world, and our large classrooms became an array of tiny screens on a computer. And our friendships became confined to social media contact. At first, it felt like all was lost. It was lonely and sometimes confusing. Both faculty and students fought hard to adjust. Complete virtual learning was uncharted territory for us, and even worse, in the most important year of high school. It was crunch time, and we had to find a way to pull through despite all the obstacles ahead of us. This all seemed unreal, as what should have been months stretched into a year. But what could we do? What did we do? We weathered the storm. This time in our lives, it did not break us, it built us. We have now mastered the art of online learning, social media, and can officially say we graduated. This is one for the history books. We get to tell our grandkids we did all of this at a time when the world was in a spiral. We did what needed to be done. We succeeded. As I look back at what we have been through, the words of Maya Angelou runs through my mind. You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated. In fact, it may be necessary to encounter the defeats so you can know who you are, what you rise from, and how you can still come out of it. We are not defeated. We are conquerors. We are winners. We survived and succeeded in one of the most challenging years the world has ever seen. Tonight, my fellow graduates, I say to you that you are already champions. As we become the most excellent versions of ourselves, we will encounter many obstacles. We will sometimes feel defeated. But through it all, never forget who you are and what you have been through. We're here today because we did it. We made it. Steve Jobs once said, "Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice, and most importantly, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition." Let us look forward to the next chapter of our journey, knowing that we can do anything we set our minds to do. Class of 2021, we have proven that we will not be defeated. Let us enjoy this moment as we look to the audience and see our teachers, family, and friends who stuck with us through our ups and downs and cheered us on to this point as we complete high school. I have no doubt that we will continue to cheer us on as we strive to reach higher heights. Let's continue to make them proud and always remember that wherever you go, you are tigers. You carry the Blanche Ely banner with you. It would be remiss of me without saying special thanks to Mrs. DeSalle, our medical magnet coordinator, who worked with us night and day. Ms. Horsford, Ms. Khan, Mr. Edwards, Mr. Barrow, and all our excellent teachers and guidance counselors without whom we would not have attained success. Graduates, take a look around you at the 376 faces that you see. At this moment, a connection is forged, because tonight we can proudly say we are the Blanche Ely graduating class of 2021. Let us bask in the bliss of this milestone, then use it to build our legacies further. Tonight we celebrate. Tomorrow we take over the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Shantae, for those words. It is truly an honor to introduce Blanche Ely High School's class of 2021 valedictorian. This is my 14th year at Blanche Ely High School introducing the valedictorian or the salutatorian, and it never gets old. Our valedictorian is not only an outstanding student, she enjoys reading novels and watching forensic documentaries in her spare time. With a 5.07 grade point average, she commits herself to everything she does which is evident in her beliefs, as well as her favorite quote. Instruction ends in the classroom, but education ends only with life. A quote by Frederick W. Robertson. Forever grateful to Blanche Ely High School for both academic and personal experiences, she is a member of the National Honor Society. She was a 2019 scholar for the state of Florida, a member of HOSA, and was in the Upward Bound program at Florida Atlantic University. Her fondest memories include homecoming pep rallies and the camaraderie of the Tiger family. Aside from being academically sound, she believes in serving her community and has amassed over 600 community service hours, including providing help for the homeless and visiting the sick and shut-in. She also volunteered at Pediatric and Associates in Plantation and the Department of Parks and Human Services in Lauderdale Lakes. In the fall, she will also attend the nationally rated Harriet L. Wilkes Honors College at Florida Atlantic University. She will pursue a bachelor's degree in biology with a concentration in pre-med with aspirations of becoming an obstetrician medical researcher. I present to you Blanche Ely High School's class of 2021 valedictorian, Miss Alyssa Chelsea Green. And at this time, will the parents of Miss Green, our valedictorian, please stand to be recognized at this time. Thank you for all of your hard work and allowing us to have her for these 4 years. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Chelsea, Alyssa Chelsea Green, Blanche Ely High School's valedictorian.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, teachers, staff, students, and most of all, the graduates of the class of 2021. My name is Alyssa Green, and I am the 2021 valedictorian for Blanche Ely High School. It is an honor to speak to you on this special occasion. As I stand here today, humbly grateful, this moment would not have been possible without my amazing parents, Cleon and Lorraine Green. Your encouragement and sacrifices have given me the energy to run this race called life. Without your love and support, I would not have made the difficult choices and reached a clear decision that would benefit me in the future. Mom and Dad, I accept the baton you placed in my hand, and I will continue to strive to my fullest potential. Thank you, and I love you both very much. To all the parents and guardians that have gone above and beyond to support the class of 2021 in these troubling times, thank you. You all chose to be involved and present, helping us make difficult choices that will significantly impact our futures. Although there were many adversities throughout our senior year, from the COVID-19 pandemic to the numerous protests following the untimely death of George Floyd, it helped the class of 2021 build a strong foundation and level of resilience. We showed up to face the various challenges, made conscious choice to not let anything stop us. Today, our hard work paid off. I am incredibly proud and honored to be recognized, but even more honored to take this time to congratulate every single one of you for completing high school and pushing forward to your future endeavors. Please give yourselves a round of applause. Despite not having our traditional senior prom, grad bash, pep rallies, and other senior events, it did not discourage us from giving our best. We chose to keep striving to do well in school and in our daily lives, whether attending school in person or remotely. We achieved the goal of completing our senior year. The plethora of these The achievements of this class would not have been possible without the help, support, and guidance of our parents, teachers, counselors, magnet coordinators, coaches, staff, and the overall inspiration of the school community. An old African proverb says, "It takes a village to raise a child." And for the past 4 years, you all have participated in raising us from being a child to an adult. To our village, I say, our success is your success, for you have given us the courage to dare, the knowledge to excel, and the belief that we can succeed if we put our minds to it. You have been there for us with encouragement and care. You had faith when we doubted ourselves. You have instilled in us the self-confidence needed to reach for our goals and our dreams. For this, we, the class of 2021, say thank you, every single one of you. This year was filled with many choices that we never faced before, whether it was deciding what school you wanted to attend, whether we attended college in-state or out of state, what major we decided to choose, if we wanted to join the military, if we chose to take a year off or go to trade school, or to immediately join the workforce. Probably one of the most significant decisions you've ever made in your life. I know firsthand it was not an easy decision, but a path we all had to take and strive to make the best choice for our family and us. Following a year where the country has been engulfed by the pandemic, protests over racial injustice, and a bitter election, I want to offer words of support to my classmates as we move from Blanche Ely High School to the world beyond. This is not the end. This is only the beginning of the rest of our lives. As we leave the nest that our parents or guardians have provided us and enter adulthood, we must move forward to the next stage of our lives. It is important to remember all the people that have helped us get to this point. Our excellent teachers, guidance counselors, brace advisor, magnet coordinators, assistant principals, security staff, custodial staff, and all other staff that I may have forgotten to mention. As we prepare to go our separate ways, my fellow graduates, I would like to leave you all with this. If we were able to complete high school through the pandemic, imagine what we are capable of throughout our lives. As my mother tells me daily, the decisions you make today will dictate the life you live tomorrow. We will face difficult choices throughout our lives. Therefore, we must continuously grow and evolve. As we progress in our lives, although our past may not cross in the future, I am genuinely grateful to have met you all. We have come so far together, and with the guidance of our parents, guardians, teachers, mentors, I see a promising future for us all. This is an experience that we should cherish. As you go forward in your life, whether you're heading to trade school, a university, the military, or simply wherever life takes you, remember, put your best foot forward, believe in yourself, make the best choice you can for your future endeavors. I have faith that the values and knowledge instilled in us by our parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, siblings, teachers, and mentors will help us to succeed in whatever venture we pursue in our future. As we prepare to leave this stadium and ascend to a Blanche Ely High School alumni, I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Continue to seek greatness. Remember, we will always be Tigers. Congratulations, and bless you all.
Thank you, Alyssa, for those beautiful words. At this time, I would like to recognize the top 10 graduates in the class of 2021. The top 10 students have grade point averages between 5.02 and 4.7. Please stand up, top 10 graduates. Let's give them a round of applause for a job well done. No less deserving at this time, I am asking all honor graduates to stand and be recognized by the audience. Honor graduates have earned at least a 3.75 cumulative grade point average. This year's graduating class has 129 honor graduates, about 35% of the senior class. Please join me with a round of applause in congratulating the students. Thank you, graduates. Every year, students from all high schools across our country make courageous decisions to join the military. Were those Ely Tigers who have taken that brave step, please stand up at this time? Thank you in advance for the service that you will provide our nation. Please be seated. Our District 7 School Board member and past chair, Mrs. Nora Rupert, is a former high school reading teacher, a mom of 3 children, all of whom have attended public schools, and a tireless community and children's advocate. Ms. Rupert apologizes that she could not be here in person, but she has sent this video in honor of our students.
Hi, this is Nora Rupert, your District 7 School Board member. Congratulations to our 2021 graduates, their families, and our teachers and staff. Students, I am so incredibly proud of each one of you to have accomplished this momentous achievement. I know it was not easy. The past 3 years since MSD and continuing into the pandemic has been a time of fear of the unknown, but also the opportunity to grow as individuals. Quarantining became the impetus for studying hubs, providing food for our neighbors, drive-up grocery or restaurant meals, and let us not forget swag masks. Class of 2021, you overcame obstacles that were blocking your way. You pushed past, honed your resilience, and proved that you are ready for the next challenge that life throws you. Be confident, be hopeful, be yourself, and bring back your new skills to Broward County. And may I hope that some of you become teachers, ready to train the next generation of innovative students to lead us into a bright future. Bask in today. You earned it. Your newfound strength will bring you far, and we are proud of you and cannot wait to see what you will accomplish. Congratulations, class of 2021. Mwah.
Thank you, Ms. Rupert. Today, on behalf of Ms. Nora Rupert, is Ms. Deborah Hickson with a message to our seniors. Ms. Hickson is the Broward County-wide school board member. Deborah's career in education began in 1989 as a science teacher and swim coach at Blanche Ely High School. In 1994, she transferred to South Broward High School, where she continued to teach and serve as the swim and water polo coach for many years. Most recently, Deborah served as South Broward's Maritime and Marine Science and Technology Magnet Coordinator. Passionate about Broward County schools, its students, its teachers, and its staff, Deborah is dedicated to providing students with educational excellence that will allow them to not only advance, but also enhance their skills and ensure that every student is prepared for their path after they leave our school system. Please welcome School Board of Broward County member, Ms. Deborah Hickson.
Graduates, family members, and staff, as a past teacher at Blanche Ely High School, it is an honor to be part of the Blanche Ely High School graduation ceremony today as your countywide school board member. It is my pleasure to share in the excitement of today and the hope of tomorrow as those of you graduating close this chapter of your life story. Parents, you are most likely wondering where the years have gone. It doesn't seem that long ago when your sons or daughters started kindergarten. Living through the years between kindergarten and graduation might have seemed like an eternity for some of you students and for some of you parents, but you made it through, and you are the graduating class of 2021. Would those students that have committed to a military service and those veterans in our audience please stand? Please join me in thanking these young men and women and veterans for their commitment to serve our country. Thank you for choosing to serve our country to protect our freedoms. You may have a seat. Class of 2021, you are graduating in a time of significant changes and uncertainty, and a time when the opportunities created by our challenges are vast. Whether you choose to go to college or technical school, or head straight into the workforce, or choose to serve our country through military service, today begins a new chapter in your life story. Find what you are passionate about and pursue that passion as you develop and shape your future careers. Take advantage of every opportunity that comes your way. Those opportunities become the building blocks of your future. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, and be sure to learn from them. They will make you stronger and more determined to succeed. Take each new day as it comes, and don't get stuck in the mud of despair when things don't go as planned. When you find yourself amidst the chaos, rise above the noise and be true to yourself. Remember, you are each unique and have a special gift to offer, and you are the only one that has the power to make your own mark in this world. So whatever direction you take, however you decide to share your special gift, I can't wait to see how you shine your light on this world. Blanche Ely High School, class of 2021, congratulations on a job well done. You not only survived, but you thrived in a global pandemic. You can do anything. Congratulations.
Stay up here, please. Okay. Thank you, Ms. Hickson, for those words of wisdom and encouragement. Now we will have a short presentation to honor Ms. Deborah Hickson for her commitment and years of service in education. Will our valedictorian and salutatorian please come to the podium for a presentation to Ms. Hickson?
With our greatest appreciation, we hereby present this plaque to Ms. Debbie Hickson in recognition for your ongoing commitment to student athletes to honor the legacy of Chris Hickson.
Thank you so much. Joy, I'm a hugger.
Thank you, Ms. Hickson. Thank you. Class of 2021, as you watch the next video, I would like for you to focus on your life's journey that you are in complete control of. I leave you with this favorite quote by an unknown author. As long as there is life, there is potential. And as long as there is potential, there will be success for you. Congratulations, class of 2021. Go Tigers!
You're broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Move mountains, we gon' walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, I'll like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. The silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise we would take the world to its feet. Move mountains, bring it to its feet. Move mountains, and I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. All we need is hope, and for that we have each other, and for that we have each other. And we will rise, we will rise, we will rise. Oh, we'll rise. I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I will rise 1,000 times again, and we'll rise up. I like the waves. We'll rise up, in spite of the ache. We'll rise up, and we'll do it 1,000 times again.
I ask that everyone rise up for the class of 2021. Congratulations, seniors. We love you. Congratulations. Compliments of YouTube video, and again, our music director, Miss Elias Wessler. Thank you so much for your involvement. Thank you. At this time, all seniors on stage, please join your class of 2021.
No, man.
Ms. Hickson, as the principal of Blanche Ely High School, I'm addressing you in my official capacity as a member of the School Board of Broward County, Florida. I certify that those persons whose name will be announced have successfully completed the course of study as prescribed by the Florida State Board of Education and the School Board of Broward County, Florida. Ms. Hickson, I present to you the graduation, the class of 2021. Now we will have a message from our school board member, Ms. Hickson. Please focus your attention on the monitor for a video presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Johnson. On behalf of the School Board of Broward County, Florida, I certify that these students have met all the requirements of the School Board of Broward County and the state of Florida for graduation from high school. Congratulations.
Now, parents, this is the moment you've been waiting for. Thank you, Ms. Hickson. I am proud to present and recognize the graduates. Let us now begin the roll call to present the diplomas.
Testing. Alicia Chelsea Green. Shantae Bennett. Bianca Belliard. Leticia DeMello. Elmika Thermado. Amaris Francis. Nakayla Devon Rowe. Amanda Dwyer. Manessa Matea. Tana Desir. Akeisha Brown. Kennedy Cohen. Jamel Munpas. Ashanil Thomas. Esther Apollon. Lynn Joseph. Maya Kenshin. McKinley Jean Baptiste. Julie Jean. Rajade Anderson. Charlene Destine. Isabella Ambrose. Christy Justin. Alicia Hall. Ramithia Webster. Makisha Dolce. Cindy Shalit. Cindy Shalit. Walton Pierre. Dejanice Mateo. Isaiah Edgerton. Tyquarius Mallory, Sophia Scarillo, Shanikia Dyer, Merceline St. Jean, Mercelendina Alexandria, Merlanda, okay. Huh? Jessica Alfred, Khadija Allen, Alliance Teryande, Landel Adorno Ruiz, Lucas Campos Celestino Agnello, Holy Adeska, Francesco Alejo, Santi Anderson, Sonia Apollon, Geraldine Galarza, Aliyah Bacchus, Brandon Bailey, Francie Barthélemy, Gerardson Bathelis, Dalen Bell,
David Bell, Jacqueline Bellevue, Marilyn Beltran Matiana, Angel Benitez, Dudley Blaze, Michaela Boatwright, Ruth Bonhomme, Ava Boudram, Daphnika Borgella, Francisca Borgia, Nashante Brown, Janiyah Brown, Erissa Brown, LaDeja Brown, Rithlange Brutus, Mark Brutus, Amari Burke, Kaylee Bullard, Sasha Kajust, Solentha Calixte, Stephanie Karacher, Heidi Cardenas Ariano, Alexander Seriani, Mark Charlemas, Tiana Charles, Kayla Charles. Juvenia Charles. Edwins Charles. Naisha Charles Antoine. Chancey Cherry. Natasha Chung. Ashley Clearzo. Guillermo Colazo II. Tony Coleman. Larissa Collins. Chantel Cooper. Tamia Dakota Kaplan. Copeland. Patrick Coronel. Willanda Canton. Juniby Canton. Frankie M. Corpeño. Lashim Cummings. Ruth Arshaneka Sila. Nia Days. Hernan Contreras. Rodney Daly. Daphne Delusmar. Abigail Darien. Ashley Davis.
Christopher Davis. Chloe Davis. Solomon Davis. Fernanda de Brita Lima. Deja Dean. Devante Diaz. Gerardo Delgado. Sarah Dennis. Christy Desir. Jamar Dixon. Dumond Dorcius. Lisa Dorescar. Danae D'Souza. Gavin Dowse. Estrella Dryden. Ashley Demosthenes. Adrian Duran. Jose Edmond.
Skylar Edwards. Naisha Emmanuel. Valencia Emmanuel. Mike Thea. Janice Espera. Schneider Etienne. Aliana Thompson. Anthony Falls. Vilto Flesenord. Noriana Florielis. Kenneth Lamar Footman. Corey Francis. Tabalia Frazier. Jackson Gabriel. Cash Garcia. Yarimar Garcia Roman. Brian Garner. Nashmeed Gellen. Avante Gibson. Jonathan Glasgow. Oljans Glossy. Solma Gomez Pineda. Carol D. Gonzalez Vasquez. Charisma Gonzalez. Tiffany Monet Grady. Tamorius Grant. Amara Green. Amy Guinard.
Berkan Gerton. Jennifer Guzman. Carlos Guzman Jr. Shai Hall. Kyra Head. Allison Miracle Henley. Jean Wilson Henry. Abigail Hermengildo. Tashan Holman. Tashin Holman. Takayla Hooks. Romeo Harris. Oriana Howard. Gerard Jeffrey Jackson. Ayana Jackson. Natasia Jacques. Diana Isma. Alexandra Jarrett. Cedrin Jean. Cedrin Jean. Walde Dolce. Adassa Jean. Shadrach Jean Baptiste. Aisha Jean Francois. France Jean Jules. Brenda Jean Lewis. Rickens Jean Baptiste. Arquavia Jenkins. Nakira Jennings. Dakari June. Hermione Jimenez. Robelia Ramirez. Trinity Johnson. Tylen Jones. Gideon Jordan. Jamima Joseph. Diana Joseph. Danica Joseph. Deja Joseph. Lazaria Joseph. Leighton Joseph. Sean Joseph. Hillary Juarez. Tajay King. Mike Kelly. Montaz Kelly. Shema King. Jaden Knight. Keandra Flowers. Emmanuel LaCroix. Lanaya Ladusa. Mariah Lane. Rania Lara. Sabine Lavence. Oh Lord. Melara Lavad. Melara Lavad.
Adriana Liburd. Daisha Lightborn. Valerie Lewis Curvins. Stanlia Lightborn. Talita Lima. Denard Little. Deanna Lofton. Nika Lormius. Safoni Lewis Jean. Dana Lewis Just. Christopher Lowe. Micaiah Lumsden. Misha Mirage. Tasia Lordfills. Jaden Marchant. James Edward Martin III. Rudy Matheson. Haley Maywa. Keanu McBean. Tyler McFadden. Dustin Medley. Jamari Melton. Keisha Metellus. Waisnika Mezias. Zendan Miller. Xavier Mincy. Jeremiah Mitchell. Fagina Mateer. Jada Mohorn. Dwight Moment. Dewan Moment. Malcolm Montgomery. Latempus Mosley. Amira Nicholas. Barbara Nival. Sandre Noel. Stenley Noel. Joanne Naiba. Valerie Octomar. Cheyenne Olson. Mackinson Orn. Kemi Osborne. Janelle Panosti. Dalia Paz. Treasure Permenter. Florence Petit. Darren Philippe. Breon Phillips. Samuel Phillips Lawrence. Charles Philippe Jr. Villone. Dorothy Pierre. Abichelle Pierre.
Rudolph Pierre. Lubo Pierre Luis. Rolanda Pierre Paul. Rosalind Pierre Paul. Diane Cleef Pierlius. Joshua Pittman. Marley Preval. Calvin Prince. Victoria Charles. Bradley Raphael. Ivan Resendez. Jasmine Reyes Umana. Azir Rizvi. Akira Robinson. Kalicia Russell. Christopher Roberts. Ivania St. Just. Jimmy St. Cyr. Michaela St. Ville. Kenesha St. Delis. Iwishkardine Sajus. Diana Salas. Inez Samuel. Stephanie Dales. Julio Sanchez. Jason Sanchez Martinez. Cheyenne Sanone. Tyrone Sargent. Alexa Saucedo Diaz. Esther Sawyer. Beyonce Scott. Keisharia Scott. April Selman. Markinson Sied. Malik Session. Michaela Shahid. Brianna Sheely. Kevon Shaw. Naomi Shepard. Fabian Cisco. Yolika Smith. Alexandre Santanax. Najda St. Louis. Oscar Stangoni. Dashna Stefan. Chelsea St. Fleur. Vicky Sully.
Brianna Swaby. Jatanique Sylvester. Billy Turville. Denaya Lee Thompson. Ashley Etienne. Kamani Thompson. Ilmani Taluska. Tashelle Toby. Ashley Belchick. Janaya Gazelle Vasquez Gomez. Yodini Beldrine. Ashley Vixama. Isis Washington. Stephen Voltaire. Alexandria Walker. Wait. Margaria Walker. Savannah Wallace. Kamani Wallace. Shaneria Ward. Brandy Warren. Simone White. Amari Wiggins. Jalea Williams. Ronteria Williams. Javine Williams. Arian Williams. Najon Wright. Ahmad Wright. Aaliyah Wright. Edwina Zafar.
I would like to call Ms. Tavalia Frazier to the podium.
Will all graduates please quietly rise? It is now time for us to change our... Oh, they hear me?
Say it one more time. Say it one more time.
Will all graduates please rise?
There you go. There you go.
It is now time for us to change our tassels to indicate our achievement of official graduate status. Please move your tassels from the right side of your cap to the left. Right. Congratulations.
Dr. Clark? Dr. Clark?
We're going to move through a lot of this.
At this time, class of 2021, please stand for the singing of the Alma Mater.
Is it in the program, Dr. Clark?
Yes, sir. Testing. Now we will have Ms. Samika Love with instructions to close out for the returning of your gowns. Please take out your ticket and wait for the instructions.
Okay. Support staff, please report to the designated area to assist with Herff Jones gowns collection underneath the north stand of the stadium. Class of 2021, please pay close attention to these messages about the returns of your gowns and your diploma pickup. At this time, take out your tickets for the zone roll call. Parents, you can go ahead and start exiting. To your cars where you can wait for your graduates. Thank you and have a great evening. Have a safe ride home.